welcome back to City Skylines. Alright. Yeah, this is another one that got kind of thrown for a loop when I was dealing with that migraine mess, and I'm finally getting back to it. Never fear, I have not forgotten it, and I do not wish to stop. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to take care of is something that someone pointed out in the comments recently. This little spot of Weston Hills doesn't have any water service. So let's fix that and get things running. There we go. Now they'll stop complaining, they will unabandon, and so forth. Alright, now, if I recall correctly, I was saving up to get another incinerator, and I think in that vein, to kind of help that along, I want to do a little bit of rezoning over here in Weston Hills. Specifically, I want to get some high-density residential going on. Yeah, get more people packed into a single space. And that way we can get more tax revenue from them. Now I'm just going to do this little bit to start with, and we'll see how things progress. That'll be a little bit of a population loss initially, and then a tax loss, and then it'll start coming back as they build up the new stuff. There we go. Great. All right. Things are going very nicely. And while I don't want to be spending a whole lot of money, there is a little bit that I can do. I want to extend yon skyway south. No, that was wrong. I forgot to elevate it. There we go. And I'm not worried about the residents that had their homes destroyed. They'll rebuild. Alright. Okay, how about on this side? Perfect. That is excellent. Alright, that way they'll have a little bit more going on. And yes, I have gotten a hold of, by the way, the After Dark DLC. Since it was on sale recently for like $5 or something like that. I thought about getting the Snowfall or whatever it is DLC, but I grew up in Massachusetts, and I've lived in heavy snowy areas since then, and you know, the snowfall to me is not something romantic at all. It is a god-awful, hideous mess that falls on your city and makes traffic a nightmare and makes life difficult, and frankly, I'm not interested. So, there we go. Okay, we've got enough money now. Let's get another incinerator going, and I'm going to put this one down here. I know the people down here will love me for it, but what the heck. There we go, yeah. Okay, well, that's okay, because what I can do here is the area that will be polluted by that, I'm just going to rezone it. Oh, that's right. Right-click and drag. And I select offices. Turn this into an office park. And we'll go ahead and give them this too, if they can use it. And this up here, we'll make that into high density. That high density residential is going to be good for our population, and in the long term it will also be good for our tax revenues, all of which are massively importante. Get your burned building the heck out of here. Alright, let's see if I recall correctly. Yes, that one is emptying. It's at 73%. Well, it's got a place to send it now that's right close by, so that should be quicker. That was another reason for putting that down there. Make it faster to empty that cemetery. This one's full. It needs to empty. How about this one? 54%. I really don't want to build any more landfills if I can help it. But, there you go. And let's see. Let's take a look at the policies on Weston Hills here. I think I want to raise taxes for high and low density in Weston Hills. I want it to be expensive to live there. That ensures that we only have our, wealthier people living there. Services, I think they're pretty good there so far. Yeah. City planning, Old Town. Yeah, there you go. The Old Town thing for Weston Hills. Now, only traffic that actually has business in there will go there. NIMBY, NIMBY. No loud noise in the night. Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. That will, I think, help some things out. We'll see. I mean, Weston Hills, it's a wealthier area. We want to keep the rich people happy, give them good stuff, but we're going to milk them for the cash. And that's basically what I want to do a lot of here, is milking the rich for money, because I need a lot of it. I have a plan for some development over here and down this way. And in order to enact that plan, I'm going to need my budget to be up probably over $300,000. So, yeah. You see, there's a thing about the traffic. If you look at the traffic here, this is not bad. It's a little heavy up here, a little congested or whatever, but it's flowing. Down here, it's getting really congested. It's still flowing okay, but you know, there's a thought there too. I might be able to help that a little bit, because I have a mod that lets me toggle the traffic lights. Let's see. There it is. Traffic lights exist here. If I just click that, no more traffic lights in that intersection. What does that do for traffic? Small city, population 7,500. All right. Very, very, very good. Excellent. What's the next one up? Big city at 12,000. Okay, great. Let's see. That got me a nice bunch of cash, too. Let's see. Let's turn off the traffic lights here, too. Go back to have a look at traffic. And see if that red lightens up a little bit. I think it will. Just by not having to deal with the traffic light. Yeah. I'll come back and look at that later and see how it turns out. Okay. Meanwhile, at least one or two persons expressed concern over these roads here that go out as a dead end, that they would be a cause for traffic problems. I don't see that being an issue, because the only people going down here are going to be people that live here and city services that have business down these roads. That's why they're dead ends. Because I don't want anything going down there that doesn't have a need to. And because it's dead ends, ain't nothing going. There's no through traffic. There's no way for through traffic to go through. And that's the same in all of these neighborhood areas, including Weston Hills. Although Weston Hills is eventually going to have through traffic going, I still think that local traffic only thing is probably a good idea in Weston Hills. I don't need it anywhere else right now. Let's see. We have some industrial demand shaping up, so perhaps I should open up some area there. Yeah, I'll do that. And we'll just slap down some, well, let's put some water in there. And let's throw down some industrial zoning. And that should take care of that. Yeah, taking care of that real quick. Good. And here looks like another place that I might be well advised. It might be a good idea to get rid of some of the traffic lights along this road. Let's, oh, they're toggled off here. No, there's no traffic lights there originally. Okay. Let's get rid of them here. Get rid of them here. And there. 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 There we go. Let's see how that does for traffic. And speaking of which, let's have a look. Yes, this is lightened up considerably. And this is lightening up, I think. Great. So traffic isn't nearly as big of an issue as it was. And we'll turn the traffic lights off there too. I think that'll help. Okay, 77,000. That's a good step along the way toward the 300 that I need. Let's see. That's down to 70%. How are you? You're down to 58. That's good. Having a incinerator right close by is a good idea. These people got to stop burning the houses down. Okay, over here in Weston Hills, I want to do a little bit of work here with the roadway, and I want to start by widening this main drag coming down the middle of it. Let's go 4-lane with trees. Let's see, switch upgrade mode. Now I want to extend this all the way down, but first I'm going to have to move this park, but I think I can just pop it right there. And I'm going to need to move the elementary school, and it can go right there. That's okay now. I can go ahead. What are you occupied by? Ah, police station. Okay, we'll just move you. Okay. Not a major deal right now, but it'll be necessary later, I think. Well, I know it will, because I'm going to have more stuff over here, and this is going to be part of how they get to it, or at least it's going to be how Weston Hills residents get there. There. That takes care of that. Population's still going. And let's see. How is our trash situation? I think one more incinerator will get me to where I'm burning more garbage than I'm producing. Oh, speaking of garbage, I have to move the city dump. So that needs to empty all the way. This one can stop emptying. And I'm going to put another incinerator right there. And that way when this gets emptied, I'm just going to move it over here up against this road. Because right now it's blocking here and here as roads that could go up here and have more industrial zoning. And I don't need that. So we'll just keep that going. Crank this into full gear, let that empty. This one can just accept stuff for right now. And how are we doing down here? We'll let that one run normally too. Okay. Yeah, these people over here are whining about garbage, so it was a good thing that I did what I just did. Maybe I should, let's see, go over here to the budget. Garbage collection. Nighttime budget. Let's run that up at night and a little bit up in the daytime. That'll get more garbage trucks on the road. Get the garbage situation caught up and dealt with. All right. I think we're doing okay here. And yes, people are using this here now Skyway down here. This is great. I like it. Okay, we're getting some more pollution purple over here. So I'm going to rezone some of this. Say this part of it right here. Come on. Do it right. There. Because the office people don't really care about the pollution that much, whereas the residents do. And, okay, that's over the office. All right, great. Excellent. Okay. The main thing I got to do now is just kind of keep the population growing. Will you people stop burning stuff down? At least the fire department's right on it. But it's causing a traffic jam while they stop and deal with it. Okay. Yeah. Something else I want to get going with sometime soon is... What did I... Oh, for crying out loud. I didn't want... What is it? A bus depot. A place where buses are stationed when not in service. I'm going to leave it there. I didn't intend to build it. But I really didn't want to do that. That cost me a bunch of money. What I was aiming for was to come over here and look at this. The metro station. $18,750. And I think it's, let's see. Yeah, that's going to take a while to afford what I want to do. I want to put these up. I've decided that what I want to do with metro stations is I want to put them up 3 at a time. So I need the money for the metro and for tube, which is $125 a cell. So, yeah. But if I put a metro station up here in Razor District, put another one down here in Weston Hills, and another one here in Nightmare Alley, that would probably do me pretty good for a bunch of mass transit, getting people over there to shopping. Eventually get one over here in the industrial area so people can take the subway to work. Yeah. The main thing I got to do in order to make that happen is stop spending money. 92% full. Okay, you got to start emptying again. Fortunately, there's a couple of incinerators up here to take it. That one's 59. I need this one to seriously get empty. How's my budget doing? Am I still in the positive? Barely. Raise up the daytime trash thing. Get that trash taken care of quicker. Quicker? Faster. Yeah. Okay. And let's see, I think I can probably get away with doing some more rezoning up here. Get some more high density stuff going on in here. More people, higher taxes, the whole 9 yards. Speaking of higher taxes, Nightmare Alley. Let's do something up here. Let's go to taxation. High density residential, let's raise the taxes there. And okay, we'll leave that alone for right now. And Weston Hills, I'm going to give them free public transport. Weston Hills can use the bus for free. Everybody else has to pay. If you get on the bus in Weston Hills, you don't have to pay. How about that? Okay. It also just now occurs to me that I forgot to set my timer when I started. And I kind of have to because I can't see my on-screen clock with the game running because I'm recording with it maximized. Yeah, so I'm going to pause real quick while this house burns down and check my time. All right. Well, turns out that not quite as much time had passed as I figured, but yeah. How come nobody's moving in here? Oh, and these rocks. I finally figured out that really all I have to do is bulldoze the individual rock, which is a pain in the butt for the smaller ones, but at least I can get rid of them. Because each one of those rocks is a tile square that can't have anything built on it. Because the residents are apparently too stupid to break up the rocks themselves, or too lazy or something. But in any event, at least I can get rid of them. Oh yeah, here's something else that I meant to do before. These pathways down here. There's no reason that they can't be linked up. There. Okay. Population's coming back up now, so it shouldn't be too long before people start moving into Weston Hills. And I'm wondering if maybe I should high densify more of the cheap neighborhood. That might be an idea. Let's try it with one section. There. We'll just see how that goes. Okay. School is running pretty much at capacity, it looks like. Yes, it is. The park is doing pretty good. The high school, I don't know why this has got multiple lines of text superimposed on each other, but it makes it hard to read. But it looks like the high school is pretty much running at maximum capacity as well. How is the education footprint here? Weston Hills is apparently doing okay. The rest of the city, not quite so much. Gonna need another school sometime soon, too. But let's see. Elementary school, 12,500. And business is going to need more and more educated people. So I think I need to seriously consider putting in another school. If I pop it right there, I'll get more population coverage, because it'll cover all of this high density as well as this area, which I think is destined to become high density. So let's just drop a school here. And I know that cost a bundle. And it once again nuked my budget. I tell you what I think I'm going to do. Without doing anything other than just simple maintenance, like making sure that landfills empty when they need to, and so on. Let's see, this one is down to 38, this one is at 62, which means the incinerators are pretty much running at capacity. Alright, let's get this one receiving again. Once that's done, I can move it and so on. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do is just let the city coast for a while off camera without doing anything other than basic maintenance, like I just said. And just let the budget money pile up a little bit, because I've got some things I want to do, and it's going to be freaking expensive. So it makes sense to save up some money. That combined with milking the rich, that ought to do pretty good. So, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.